playing Tetsuo? That's awesome, yeah. All right, I'm going to draw 7. Let's see if I have to mulligan here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, I'll keep. Yeah, I really, I just started playing a little bit ago, but I really like Tetsuo, so that's why I chose him. That's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7. Yeah, I'll keep this one as well. All right, you go first. I'm going to draw. Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap that forest for a green mana and play Birds of Paradise. Then I'll pass turn. All right, I will draw. And I will play a mountain. And I will pass. All right, I'll untap. I'll draw. I will play an island. And I'll tap 2 for Kenan Bonder Prodigy. It says whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. Or I can pay 7 and look at the top 5 cards in my library. I may put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. All right, I will draw. And I will play a luxury suite. And I know it says I have to have more than 2 opponents, but is it all right if it comes in untapped now? Just because, I'm still trying to learn a little bit. Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, I'll pass. All right, I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll play another forest. I'm going to tap the 3 mana I have and attempt to enchant Birds of Paradise with Freed from the Real. It's just an enchantment that says tap enchanted creature or untap enchanted creature. All right, it resolves. And I'm going to tap Birds of Paradise 5 million times with blue, so I'll have 10 million blue. I'm going to use 5 million of that blue to tap it 5 million times for green, and I'll have 10 million green. I essentially have infinite mana right now. With that infinite mana, I'm going to cast my commander, and then I'm going to activate Kenan Bonder Prodigy's ability enough times to find all my non-human creatures. So I'll start searching my deck. And here they are. I'll put the rest on the bottom and I'll shuffle. I know, yeah, it doesn't normally work out this way, but I do build it in there for that reason. Okay, so I have a bunch of triggers. All right, so Risen Reef entered, so I'm going to reveal if it's a land. I'll put it onto the battlefield. Trigger Tatyova. I'll draw a card, and I'll gain 1 life. Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, says when he enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless he escaped. So I will gain 3 life, draw a card, and then I'll put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. So I'll gain 3 life, I'll draw a card, and put a land from my hand onto the battlefield, trigger Tatyova, I'll gain a life, and I'll draw a card. Okay, I'll pass turn. All right, and I'll draw. I'll play a Sulphur Falls, and because you did all of that last turn, I'm going to tap 1 and try and play Blasphemous Act. All right, in response to your board wipe, I'm going to tap Birds of Paradise for 2 green, and I will play Heroic Intervention, making all my permanents hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Okay. So then, pass turn. Okay. I will untap. I will move to my upkeep. And I will draw. I will then tap Prime Speaker to sacrifice Koma the Cosmo Serpent to go find a Craterhoof Behemoth, which says he has haste. When Craterhoof Behemoth enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. So right now I control roughly they get +25/25 each creature, and they all have trample. Everyone's dead now. Alright, well, you win, I guess.